Now in its third year, the National Youth Chefs Training Program keeps on soaring, changing the lives of young unemployed people and provides our hospitality industry with a skilled workforce. We met up with a few students and celebrity chef Sitram Kaelo at the Swiss Hotel School in Johannesburg, which is one of the schools that host this fantastic program. One sector of the South African economy that urgently requires more employees is our growing hospitality industry, which is why the South African Chefs Association started a program that has trained 1,300 previously unemployed youths in all 9 provinces. Many employers in the hospitality industry provide internal training programs for entry-level workers, which makes it difficult to monitor the content of training and the skills acquired. Lenny Make and Tlali Masakala are zealous young chefs who got an opportunity to receive training from the South African Chefs Association.
It started from a very young age, growing up in my grandmother's house. I was the only girl in the house, so I had to cook for the boys, help my grandmother around the house. And that's where my interest started. And it just grew as the years go. And in my personal home with my mom, we aren't big on takeaways. So everything, if you wanted a pizza, you had to make it from scratch. So I've always been interested in cooking and in food.
Whenever I was cooking, accuracy was always there, attention to my pots, and I wanted more. And I even worked at KFC as a cook, but soon my job became monotonous. I wanted more.
Now you wanted more in cooking. How did you find out about NYCTP?
One day I was reading a newspaper and I came across an article where they were looking for young passionate chefs, and I applied. I was called for an interview and I was given a chance to showcase my passion. That's how I found out about it.
The National Youth Chefs Program, known as NYCTP, was created in partnership with the Department of Tourism and the Expanded Public Works Program to address the shortage of chefs in the culinary industry.
The National Department of Tourism are very active in ensuring that we'll have an increase and a constant growth of tourists to South Africa. And clearly one of the areas they have to look at is, have we got enough skill in the country to cater for this? And so they identified that they needed chefs and that also we need to develop head chefs by the South African standards.
With this NYCTP program, it is absolutely great. The fees in the culinary industry or hospitality are exorbitant, and therefore most of our people cannot afford paying them. And I think our government is doing a fantastic job in uplifting our young people that cannot afford education. There is a training program, there is money, there is a stipend. We have a lot of them that appreciate it.
One of the big aims of the Chefs Association is doing training. Together with the NDT then, worked into a program where they then researched the various learnership materials and created a course which over the years will develop head chefs.
Training these chefs is funded by the National Department of Tourism and the Expanded Public Works Program. Their support has made it possible for the National Youth Chefs Training Program, which has partnered with 27 registered culinary schools across South Africa. In addition to the solid theoretical training, these students gain valuable practical experience in hotel, restaurant, and resort kitchens throughout the country.
It helped me a lot because I even entered a competition, a Nestle Golden Chefs competition, where it was a team competition. I entered with Chef Liesel, who was a pastry chef at the University of Johannesburg. Yes, we entered it and we got a first place. And our prize was a trip to Singapore. We went there, we had fun. We had like 4 days of cooking and 3 days of having fun. We enjoyed a lot. Now I'm working at the University of Johannesburg as a junior chef. When I see people enjoying my food, I feel like, wow, I even have goosebumps. I'm like, I know. That means I can do this thing. It's my thing, Yeah, I am passionate about food.
The kind of support they give us, it's not only paying for our studies, but providing transport daily to get to your workplace and study facilities. And not only do they leave you after you finish your program, they always there to support you. If you found a job, are you in a job or job opportunities available for you?
There's still many more jobs available than there are students, chefs out there. There's many various career opportunities, and once they've finished with either the certificate or the diploma, they have got the practical experience as well as the tested theory set internationally. They come out with a very good marketability.
A program like this, where young people get out of school, they've got nothing to do, is a lifesaver to the parents, to the country. It's a lifesaver to the world because it keeps the young people busy. It gives them something to do. It gives them skills. It makes me feel good when I look at these young people and I see them smiling. I see them dressed up properly. Some of them are even driving their own car. It puts a smile on my face. It keeps me going, and it makes me to become innovative every day of my life. If you have a passion, drive your passion, because it is going to take you very, very far.
It opened up a lot of doors. I've done cooking shows. I've traveled places in this short space of time. I've learned a lot from great chefs, and I'm continuing to learn from a lot of them. After studying, my vision is to travel the world, see what the world has to offer, and bring that knowledge back to my own country, and open my own patisserie and catering company, and just inspire young kids and to train other people in this field.
Laini and Tlali are just two of the NYCTP graduates who will make their mark in the culinary industry through winning prestigious cooking competitions, starting their own businesses, and playing a positive role in the development of fellow young chefs, which in turn will contribute to the economy as a whole.